Hey guys, welcome. Today we are going to take a look at the game Saints Row the Third or Saints Row 3 Remastered version. This is the GOG version, and we are not gonna make a gameplay video. I mean, a little bit of gameplay you see for sure, but not a let's play. I don't think recording games like Saints Row or GTA, White City or whatever are particularly good for recording a let's play, because simply I cannot use the music, and without the music the game is not being as much fun as with the music. So anyways, but I wanted to actually record this a little bit because I bother with two particular things in this remaster version, which I'm going to talk about a little bit. I'm not going to bash on the game because I think it's solid, you can buy it, but you have to know a few things at least, which really is maybe, you know, you maybe change your mind on buying this game or not, which, you know, it's something you would like to consider. First of all, you see that we are driving around. I turned off the music, that's for sure, but listen to the car sound, which you cannot hear. I'm gonna show you something what I mean. So as soon as I step out of the car, we have some sound effects, that's for sure. Let's jump into this car. And you will notice there is no audio coming from the car at all. And I first thought, well, this is a weird new bug to me, because I never encountered a bug like this in Saints Row, which is also weird, because this kind of bug that you're not having audio while driving around with your cars is in every Saints Row. Sometimes when I say Zero Sim, I'm just, you know, that's just you know, me, my English confuse me. This happens actually, the sound bug, in every Zero Sim, or not, maybe not in every Zero Sim, in every Saints Row title I have. Like it happens in Saints Row the Third original, Saints Row 4, and which I also like. Some people don't like the superpowers. I do like all of those games. Anyway, so this is not a new bug or a glitch. It's wait a second, I just harassed her, I think. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's better. She made me a little bit crazy here. So we have obviously the sound issue bug, which I could solve, and I think that I even know what it's cursing it, which I think is one of the reasons I wanted to record this video. So you see in the upper left hand corner the GeForce stats for the FPS, and you will see we are slightly above 60 FPS, which I believe causes the problem. I didn't figure this out by myself. I googled it and tried one solution. One suggests to or it turned out to be a problem with the 60, you know, if you have more than 60 FPS, the game starts to produce some glitches, not just sound glitches, but furthermore also some weird stuff happening, like people are on the, well, they're just weird behaving. And this is not a Saints Row weird behaving, like Saints Row is a crazy game. It's obviously sometimes it just happens that you have some glitches and so on, and they are mostly caused by the game running, I do not know, I guess too fast. So if you turn on VSync, which I always turn off because I feel like a little bit of input lag, maybe it doesn't matter, but if you turn it off and you have more FPS than 60, the game obviously starts to glitch around. So there is a solution. Either you turn on the VSync, which we're gonna do right now to test this out. I never tried that actually, but let's do this together. We're gonna go into the display options, and then we are activating the VSync as soon as I find it. Where is it? Anti-aliasing, resolution. There is no VSync. That's interesting. Oh, there is. I cannot find stuff from. I think. No. Where is it? Lighting, shadow, screen reflections. Ah, I have to go down here. So VSync, if you turn this on, I mean, how VSync functions, you should know. Like, I mean, I don't want to explain it right now. I want to focus on this game. I hope you will see it. Yeah. Anyway, let's not go into that. But if we turn this on, you see we have like constant FPS. And it doesn't really solve the problem. Let's see when maybe I have to jump into the other car. Let's see if this works out. Maybe we have to restart the game. That could also be a thing. So we're gonna try this. Okay, bug is still there. So what we're gonna try, just to prove this, is we're gonna restart the whole game by, let's use Alt and F4. Okay, hold on a second. So I'm gonna, you know, let you also watch the loading screen and so on. Again, I turned off the music, which is a shame. This game is not as much fun as it is with sound, that's for sure. So I have definitely a solution, at least for Nvidia users, which worked for me. So we're gonna try this after we checked out this one option here, which I also just... after we checked out the VSync option. Okay, let's just continue the game. Also, you see I still use the default character because I want to embrace the default characters in general, because kids are getting crazy buying all those fancy bullshit nonsense stuff, spending a lot of money for literally, oh boy. It makes me so sad. Anyway, so let's embrace the default character. What's the best way to go out? I know we have to go into the garage. This is a good start. We're gonna go into the garage. And that's the... Let's see. Huh? We have sound, but...
Oh my god, watch where you're going.
See, I'm holding the arm. It's still happening, right? It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. I really thought that this would solve the problem. Let's check it out with that. Yeah, you see, there's obviously something off. Okay, don't worry about that. We can solve the problem. First of all, I want to turn off the VSync again, just to make sure that this is not influencing our testing environment. Whatever. Gameplay, display. I mean, if you don't experience those kind of issues, then you are fine. Also, maybe I should talk about this quickly. You can see in the remastered version, unfortunately it's night a little bit, but it's a little bit, it looks like everything is kind of, there's a little, not sure if you can see this on YouTube, because YouTube, the quality is always a little bit worse than the original, but it's looks like, you know, a little bit too sharp, or I don't know how to call it, like a little filter on top of the whole thing. And if you turn off the option, wait a second, if you turn off the option display, wait a second, where is it? Film grant. This is what it cursing, oh boy, English. What it's well, I cannot. What is causing the problem? That's not a problem. This is just anyway. How do I say that? For God's sakes, I cannot tell. Film grant is responsible for this filter, if you want, but I kind of like it, so it's not a bad thing or something. I really leave it on because I kind of, for some reason I like it. I usually don't like filters so much, but this one I do. Okay, let's go into solving the problem. If you're here for the problem, then I'm very sorry, because you're gonna freak out, you know. It takes so long to just go into the real thing. So let's see, wait. Display again. Film grain. I like this one. And let's check the VSync. Let's make no. Fine. Apply everything. Yes. So okay. Good. Well, guys, we have to reset the whole game again. Fastest way is this one here. And then we're gonna wait. I have the solution to show. Okay, we're gonna, if you're an Nvidia user, then unfortunately I have no AMD card. I used to have a long time AMD cards, you know, but yeah, Nvidia is right now the better choice, at least for me. But it doesn't really matter which one. At least what matters is that you are happy with your system. You know, I don't embrace any brands. I don't really care about brands. What the heck am I doing here? We have to right click on the desktop and then we go into the Nvidia control panel. Wait for the program to start. And it started already on the other screen. I'm an idiot. Okay, and so we have to go into the manage 3D settings, which is here. And then there shall be an option for max frame rate. If there isn't an option for that, you know, make sure that you updated your Nvidia card driver. That's important. I have like an old, like a smaller, for my second PC, a smaller Nvidia card, I don't know, 1060, a small card, and this option wasn't available, so I had to update the driver, you know, make sure everything is up to date, and then this option was available. So I turned this one here on. I set 60 FPS, and some people say, you know, I do not know. People getting a little bit angry if there's a 60 FPS cap, which I really don't. I mean, well, there shouldn't be a cap at all. But the thing is that 60 FPS, if you're not using at least if you're not using virtual reality, if you just look at your screen, then 60 FPS is really enough. You're not gonna play better if you have like 90 FPS. You think so, but you don't. Except maybe, okay, let's give the, if you are, you know, between 10 or even earlier, whatever, let's say 6 and 16 years old, maybe you will benefit from, you know, having 70, maybe 80 FPS, I would guess, because your reaction time is better, a lot better at this stage of age, that's for sure. But if you're above that, I mean, you're not gonna play better. So, and the problem is if you have more FPS than you actually need, your graphic cards works harder, your whole system works harder for no reason, produces more heat, and it probably, you know, you're spending more energy for literally no reason, and your system will maybe not last as long as it would if you don't overheat it all the time, if there is no reason for, in my opinion. But correct me if I'm wrong, you know, I'm not an expert on stuff like this, but I'm a gamer and this is what I learned through my gaming life, at least. Okay. Sorry guys, I know I'm a little bit slow. If this is really a solution video, which it isn't, it's just, you know, my take on this game here. So let's check out the garage again. I hope this solved the problem. Yeah, see, and I know already it works. Why? Because I can tell. As the problem is, sometimes you have a little bit of a sound when you use the car, but it goes on. Oh, I'm sorry. It goes on even though you are stopping the car, and here it reacts already like it should. So for some reason VSync, I thought it would work, but it didn't, obviously. Wasn't helping at all. So that's good to know, but I learned about this right now with you guys. So what helped for Nvidia user is limiting the FPS to 60, which is fine. You can play this game with 60 FPS. Again, there is, I mean, it sucks when game developer decide, you know, that 60 FPS, that's a cap. There's, you know, they shouldn't decide. You should make the decision. And even worse, if they decide to give you only 30 FPS, this is not enough. This is, by 30 FPS is not enough to play games like this. I do not know who is making some decisions like that, but that's not a thing. 60 FPS, however, totally fine. We can work with that. It's even good for your system. So no complaints about that. So obviously the remastered version should actually I mean, I don't want to blame, but oh, hey there. Well, it would be nice if they would have figured out how to deal with this problem. Maybe they couldn't, you know, it's I do not know. I like this game very much. I played Zero Sim. I like Zero Sim 2, that's the thing. Saints Row, the third was the one I first played completely through. I never could appreciate Saints Row 2. Not because the game was bad, it was never running on any of my systems whatsoever. So I bought this game once in a MediaMarkt, I believe, in the German, anyway, and came home and installed the game, and it kind of was too much back then for my PC, so I couldn't play it. And then I got a new PC, and the game didn't run well on the next system either. It always crashed. And then a few days later I had a PC system, and the game was running only too fast, so it was like double the speed. And I had to kind of download a cheat engine. I googled it, so they suggested downloading a cheat engine and slowing down the game with the cheat engine, which I kind of worked, but then I encountered a bug again. So I never could really play Saints Row 2. Yeah, so that was my experience with that game. But I also have it still, and I tested it recently, and it works. So that's good. Anyway, but now to the next problem I have with this game is it is a remastered version. I spent like 12 euro or 13 euro for that game, and it's a solid price for a remastered version. But it was also on sale, and I believe they say that they include every add-on or whatsoever. That's all great news and fine and dandy and whatever. But there is one problem here, that they took out the LAN. If we go into the options here, which I believe this is, to me, it's a thing. If people say it's not a thing because we have 2021 and we don't need LAN anymore, so if you go into the options, in the original, if you buy on GOG, the at least as of now, maybe they patched this out later, I do not know, I hope not. If in the Saints Row the third original, not the remastered, you have still a LAN as an option to connect. And if you say it's not necessary, well, you should think about LAN being like a backup. If you have LAN as a second option to connect with a friend, there are some ways, then you can always play the game in co-op, even 10 years later. You know, because you may not think about this now, but all those online games you're gonna play someday, in 10 years or something, you wanna replay some of the games, and you cannot replay. Probably some game will not be playable in co-op for you anymore because there was simply no LAN available. So, and that is what I bother with, and I don't even get it why taking it out when it was already a part of it. I believe they do it to decrease the number of piracy stuff, which I kind of understand, but then again, they're gonna pirate it anyways. The only people you're hurting with that kind of thinking is people who are trying to support this game or whatever, the developer or the company. The people who are spending money, they are actually screwed over. That is my opinion, and it feels just, it is, they advertise this game as a full Saints Row game remastered version. It kind of looks a little better or different in a cool way. I also like the original still, the vanilla, but it doesn't feel, to me at least, let's play a little bit while I'm talking, it doesn't feel like a full game to me, and that's why I would never give this game like 4 stars. I would stick to 3 because it's still a great game, and they improved on the visuals, so I think that's a lot of work, and the price was fair, at least the discount price was fair. And if you never bought this game, then you are certainly happy playing a co-op game with a friend, because the game itself is made for co-op, and it's a lot of fun to play this game. It's just you and then one of your friends, you know, playing. I think it's a 2 co-op system. I'm not so sure about it actually. You can customize your character in this game. You can, well, there's so many different challenges you can take, and having a lot of fun. And the soundtrack is great. Soundtrack is really good, which is again a shame if you want to make a let's play on this. It's not the same experience. The sound is so good. The different kind of soundtracks from classic to whatever. I mean, I'm out of touch with whatever is right now modern. I thought I'm still kind of young. No, but I'm music-wise, I am not getting it anymore. Everything starts to sound to me like, which is fine, I guess. Anyway, getting old. Yeah, but it's still a great co-op game. It is a really cool co-op game, and it's not like GTA, not polished like that. You will find some bugs here and there for sure. Most of them are okay because the game is being so crazy anyways that it could happen that you encounter a bug and you don't even realize that. So that's fine, and it's really you know, fun to play. There is a progressing system. You can spend you can make some missions and then upgrade your character with money. Always a good way to start this game is actually if you start this game and make some money, make sure you drive by stuff like this. I think this is too expensive right now, and that you buy everything you can buy. I think this one is too expensive, but let's give it a try. So when we buy this building here, 6,000. Do we have 6,000? No, we don't have 6,000. That's really a shame. Let's buy a oh, wait a second. I already bought some of them, and when we do that, when you buy some of the properties in the game, then you can wait a little bit, and after a while, if you go on your bank account is currently empty, well, yeah, after a while you're getting some money out of the properties you bought. So the more property you have, the more money you get, the quicker you grow. If you know, you can still take it easy. I'm not like never aiming for most efficient gameplay, you know, so just, you know, if you see something to buy and you can afford it, just, you know, buy it. Sorry again. I really don't try to hurt anybody here. Never appeal. Yeah, so I have to different, you know, this, you have missions, like little funny, really, I mean, I watched the review of the Before You Buy, and they, you know, he made a good job on expressing everything pretty much. And he said that it has a variety of different missions, which I totally agree, and they are all silly and fun. So the game itself is really fun. But let's go to this one here. Is this really necessary to? I don't think so. Yeah, don't rely on the Navy. Let's just try to go there.
You can't kill this.
Yes, I cannot kill this. Hey, now that I see that, I'm not so sure about that. But, you know, I recently started the second one, and it works, like I said, mentioned, for some reason. And it looks like we came from here. And Saints Row 2. If I say serious again, guys, I'm just crazy. It's I'm walking over here. No, we don't. No, we cannot buy this one. Probably. I just want to buy one thing. Yeah, so you can upgrade your character, making really badass, that's for sure. Solving different challenges. Also, conquer the map. Here you can you own a lot of properties later on, and oh man, I'm really sorry. And I'm not really sorry, guys, when it's obviously a joke. In this game there is no thing like, I don't even know why I tried it like that. You know, I believe, let me just take a look at the map here. Ah, we're almost there, that's good. I wasn't sure if I should trust the GPS, but no, it looks fine. So, here we are. What the heck? Ah, yeah. So we can buy... Hello? What the heck? Something is shooting at me. We're just gonna ignore this for now. Let me just buy this here. No, not enough money. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see if we got a little bit money off of our properties. I hope so. Come give me like... No, are you kidding me? Unbelievable. We need to make a mission. I don't want to make a mission right now. I don't want it to record that long, actually. What can we do? Oh, maybe we can conquer this here. So there is... I don't even know what's going on here. That's one of the reasons I actually started to learn English, because games like those old games, there were subtitled, but... I have to go here. But the English was not... I mean, there was no German version, for example, like the audio voice. So, and that is now maybe a cool thing.
Some people just can't fight.
Yeah. Come on, mate. Oh yeah, here, have this. That is a... Yeah, couldn't be better, actually. So now we have conquered this little piece. And there are still some people who don't like us, which is okay. We don't have to deal with them. Yeah. So now they are looking for us. If you know GTA, then you know when you do something bad, the police will try to catch you, to bring you into the jail. But here you also fight against clans or gangs and so on. So you have the police, which is displayed with, right now not, with I believe a protection shield on the left hand corner down below. Right now not. And the stars I believe are... Oh, my car is exploding. The stars I believe are the gangs who have, you know, they're chasing me right now and they wanna kill me, but I'm too bored to fight them right now. I'm gonna go into this now. Yeah, the good thing is, even if you that's also 5,000. Even if you have, like, this is the default character, you can always change your character later on. You can always change the sex of the character anytime you want by going into one of those stores. Even if you didn't buy that, you can still go there and then you can change the character, the sex, the how he looks, the voice even. So, oh, I think this is the rest of my car. Yeah. So again, I just wanted to show you those two major stuff which I bought with. The first one is obviously the sound bug, which if you have and you don't know how to deal with that, it destroys the game completely. You cannot play the game without car sound. I mean, that it doesn't work at all. So this really pissed me off at first, but I realized quickly that it's an old bug. It's solvable. So, well, that's kind of okay. So I can enjoy the game. And the LAN thing, well, it makes me sad. It's not a deal breaker. I bought this game even, you know, for my second PC so that I can play this game in co-op. You see, I'm liking this game a lot. Although I'm not playing so much of Saints Row, since you know, you play it for a while and then you kind of forget about games like this. But it's definitely a nice game. One of the games when I remember that it still exists, I play a little bit around and you know, and have some fun in this crazy world. And on GOG you're getting it DRM free. Well, with a, you know, not a 100%, because the LAN is gone. Not nice. Shouldn't be gone. It really sucks. Don't do this, guys. It's so frustrating. It's really frustrating and not necessary. Yeah. Makes me just sad. Yes, exactly. What? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go now. So that is my take on Saints Row /Zero Sam. Obviously, My brain cannot... That's really crazy in the English. As soon as I start talking casual, it's dangerous. It's very dangerous because I mix up words and hello. Yeah. Oh, and it's very sexual, the game, that's for sure. It is very sexual, so if you know... Well, but guys, in the end of the day, it's just a game. Good, I'm gonna go out here. That's a great ending here. I'm sorry again, I didn't... Oh boy, I have to go. I'm just causing problems here. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you kind of, you know, and yeah, stay safe. Bye-bye.